Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody watching is doing well. Hi, Snickers. Yes, I know. But this isn't going to be a video about you today. No, it's not. I thought what I would do is a little series of videos about each of the sheep who has contributed, provided some. Leah, no. I'm sorry. There will, from here on out, there's going to be a lot of no Leahs in my videos. Little Rosie's just laying there chewing her cud and oh, here we go. Yeah, Leah's doing okay, but she still just needs reminders. Yes. So anyway, I wanted to start doing a little series of videos about each of the sheep that has product in the store. And I thought I would start with the strut muffin herself. Hi. She's like, that's too close, Mommy. I'm not ready for my close-up. You're always ready for your close-up. You're gorgeous. Look at that wool. Rohan. Let me actually give you her name. This beautiful little lady is going to be 9 years old on April 4th. And I'm going to walk over here in the hopes that the sheep will follow me and stay away from the fence. Leah, no. Oh my gosh, I didn't even want her in all this junk. Anyway, here. I guess I'm going back here because she's sniffing for chipmunks now. Rohan, like I said, will be 9 in a couple of weeks. She is purebred Icelandic. She is the half-sister of Rosie and Radagast. Yes, you're their baby sister, huh? Yes, you are. And as you can see, she grows a lot of wool. This is her full year fleece. She is not sheared twice a year anymore. The Icelandics and the Finns were all sheared in October and April. But as they get older, health concerns, anything that might weaken them, or anything that they already have, that sounded weird. Anything that is already a weakness for them, right? And shearing them in October might then lead to them struggling to grow enough back to stay warm in the winter. Then I stopped shearing in October. With Rohan, sorry, I heard somebody coming up behind me, and of course, it's Snickers. With Rohan, we don't know why this happened, but she started losing her teeth very young. And I'm not positive, but I think she might only have one tooth left. She might not even have that last tooth. I'm not sure. And again, we don't know why. I mean, in the past, I've seen sheep start losing their teeth, like around 9 or 10, but she started losing hers a few years ago. She also, and it could be that it was the tooth loss that caused it. I think she's angry scratching on the branch. That's what we call it because it looks like they're angry, but really they're just scratching. Yes, you beautiful girl. This is a better angle than your dirty bum. My bum's not that dirty. It could be the loss of the teeth, or there could be something something else genetic going on in her, but she started losing weight really bad. And I think it was a couple years ago, I was watching her, saw her be sheared in April, and she was so skinny, it just scared the crap out of me. So decided there's just no reason to put her through being sheared in October and then having to grow that wool back to stay warm. She also, because of the weight loss, she started getting alfalfa pellets, and the alfalfa in sheep, gosh, okay, sorry, I just looked back, and Leah, come on, Leah, to me, Leah, here, there we go. She's doing really well. She could have easily, jumped through, or not jumped through, but stuck her face through the fence and gotten after Arwen. So she's doing well. Leah, lie down. That's my good girl. Yes, eat grass. The alfalfa pellets for sheep helps them keep the weight on. The protein helps them keep the weight on. So she gets, I don't know, a couple cups of alfalfa pellets every night now. And the other thing going on with this little lady is, I'm going to walk down here. Yes, you're leading the pack, and the pack isn't well, the pack's trying slowly following, but they don't know what I'm doing. What was the other thing I was going to say? The weight loss. Oh, I know what it is. She also started developing, I'm just guessing that it's arthritis in her front legs, really young. So she's got some issues, but she still grows beautiful wool, and she is still sassy as heck. She just acts like a sheep that's older than 9 years old. And, there's nothing we can do about that. Besides what we're doing, which is the alfalfa pellets every night. And she gets meloxicam and gabapentin twice a day to help with any inflammation and pain that she's experiencing. I don't know if you just saw that. She kind of sticks her front leg out and stretches it, and then she'll do the same thing with the other one. So, not telling you all of this to make you feel bad, just sharing information about this particular sheep that has some yarn in the shop. I'm thinking that this fleece that's going to come off of her in April. Well, hi, Lobelia baby. Hi, sweet monkey. Why do you have your sister's wool in your mouth? Or maybe that's just your wool. Yes, you're just a nice little sweetheart, aren't you? Rohan's wool, I can't remember now if I thought I would do more yarn or if I was going to do roving. So I'll have to look at my notes. Oh, this little sweet girl. Yes, I'll do a video about you someday. Yes, I will. I will. Good girl. I'm not sure. Well, I do know why. There are not very many skeins of yarn from Rohan in the shop. We just didn't get that much back. And I was about to say, I don't know why that is. And now I remember why. I think I had hers done at like a worsted weight this time around, either worsted or heavy worsted. And obviously, the thicker the yarn, the more that you're using in the individual plies, the bulkier it is, the less yardage there is going to be. So that is the reason for that, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this year's fleece. I will throw it out there that, Leah, no, lie down. Good girl. What a good girl. If somebody is interested in purchasing her fleece and I have not already reserved it, which I do not think I have, I am more than happy to just sell the fleece as is. So anyway, all of that information to say, I hope you'll check out the store. The nice thing about my website, or the thing that I like about my website, one of them is you can go to Meet the Flock, which is another tab at the top of the homepage. Hello, beautimous lady. She's like, you're making me nervous. Why you talk about me so much? Because you're so pretty. You can go to the website, click on Meet the Flock, and then you can scroll down and look at galleries of each of the sheep and also read a little bit about them. So that's a good way to learn more about Miss Bossy Boots here. She has several nicknames. Bossy Boots, Her Royal Roundness, Strut Muffin, which she got because when she was younger, before the arthritis seemed to start bugging her, she struts when she walks. I can see her stretching her leggy there. And no, Leah, leave it. Good girl. What was kind of fun about that was I watched her father, Einar, walking once, and she walked exactly like her daddy. It was so funny to watch. I was at the farm where I got her. I don't remember why I was back over there, but Einar comes strutting down in his pasture, and I just started cracking up because it's exactly how Rohan walks. So anyway, just wanted to share a little bit about one of the members of the fellowship who is providing wool in the form of roving and yarn, and you can check out all of that good stuff in my store, blainefleeceandfiber.com. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.